Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leslie and today I'm here to bring you the very last video of 2020. Today I'm going to be taking you through a tour through my 2020, and to be honest, I felt like this year I didn't get to do much and I just went very fast. But I was looking back at like every month and like things that happened, and I mean I kind of did a lot, not gonna lie. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so I wrote everything down here in my little handy dandy notebook because I have a very bad memory, and so if I didn't write it down I'd be lying to y'all. So January. Okay. So January, the first thing that happens obviously is my birthday. It's on the 2nd of January and I turned 18. So, I became an adult. It was good. Except that then, everything happened and so I didn't get to go party or none of that. So that was sad, but okay. So then, since things were still normal in January, I went back to school and I was just getting all the grind. I had a haiku tournament and I got to be captain, which was really cool. Oh, yeah. And then I decided to get some bangs, which you can't see anymore. But yeah, I got bangs because I had them before. I got them when I was in 6th grade and I looked super duper cute. But then I got them this time thinking that I would look just as cute, and I don't really think they were cute. Yeah, they were a mistake. They were the first mistake of the year. So now moving on to February. February was the last normal year. February was the last normal month. So I was just going to school. I was going to band practice, haiku. I was just going to school, studying, getting all that grind going, because we were trying to get that top 10, and we were still number 9, so we were like, we need to keep it, and that's what we were trying to do. So then we got into March. In March, the most memorable things that happened in March were that I got to see a teacher get pied in the face. So it wasn't just that a student decided to like prank him, okay? The teacher did this competition in his class where the person that learned the most digits of pi would get to pie him in the face. So this girl learned like 100 or 300, I don't even know. She learned a ton of the digits of pi. So she got to pie him in the face, and my class got to go see because we just did, And that was the last day before we went on break for spring break, so we had 2 weeks off after that. And during those 2 weeks, I got my 2 top wisdom teeth removed, so I was all like swollen and stuff. And then that first week, I also went to a lot of AP sessions because as an AP scholar, I'm just kidding, but yeah, you do need to like study for those tests because they're hard to pass sometimes. Like there's some that you don't really need to study or anything, but like when you're taking calculus and stuff like that, you need to study, and even then you might not even pass them. So But yeah, after that, like the second week, I was supposed to have band practice, but that got canceled because everything was starting to get really messed up here. And they canceled school and all activities there because the virus got to my town, And so like everyone was freaking out, they shut everything down, and everyone thought at that time that it was going to be something very fast because they said that we were going back to school in like 2 weeks after that. But obviously that didn't end up happening, and I never got to go back to school after that, because I graduated. So it's like, okay. And then April was a lot of just getting adjusted to the new reality of being homeschooled, kind of, because it's like you're at home. I don't know. It was the weirdest month of this year, I think. Then in May, I took 6 AP tests, and I was doing so good, until we got to the English one. I took the test, I was there, I did it. I wrote my whole ass essay. And then when I was trying to submit it, it would not submit. Because you were supposed to take a picture and then you submitted that, but it would not. Like, I took the picture and it kept reloading and reloading until my time was over. And I started trying to submit like 3 or 5 minutes before. And I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, like, they're literally gonna give me 0. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, you know? But anyways, I got that fixed because I emailed the AP test thingy. And I told him, you know what, like, I was trying to submit, but it wouldn't let me. And a lot of students had that same exact problem on that same exact test. So they just let us all redo it. But yeah, I'm gonna give you all a spoiler. I passed 5 of the AP tests that I took. The only one that I failed was calculus. So yeah. May was also the month in which I received my cap and gown. So I was super excited because that is like when they finalized grades, and because everyone had gotten a purple cap and gown, and if you stayed in the top 10 or the top 10%, you got to switch out that purple cap and gown for either an orange one if you were top 10% or a white one if you were top 10. And so I really, really, really wanted my one, and I got it. So I was super duper excited about that. And now I just had to wait for graduation because they moved it from like May 30th or something like that to June like 24th. So I was like, I guess, you know. And then, well, June, I don't know, like, I think June was just a month that went by very fast because I was really just expecting my graduation. So everything was just like, okay, graduation, and like it just flew by. I was just very impatient, I guess. So that gets us to July, which was my little dog's Angel's first ever 4th of July. And yeah, he didn't like it, you know, all those fireworks and stuff. He was very scared. And then the thing that we had been waiting for like 4 years since we started in high school, it finally arrived. My graduation, you know. It was in my district stadium. And they started the thing before. So I had told all my family, like, oh yeah, I'm going like at 7. And they started before 7. So I went before 7 and everyone missed me. But thankfully my parents had like recorded me. And so I got to like send that video to everyone because, like I said, everyone missed me.
One of the top 10 at number 9, Leslie Alejandra Canales.
But yeah, like my mom was super excited about it, and she had shirts made for my graduation, and she decorated her car and stuff. So it was very like, it didn't go by like unnoticed, I guess, you know. And then now we go into August. So in August, I decided that I was tired of long hair, and I had been thinking about cutting it short for a while. And I had decided to wait until after graduation because I was like, well, I want to have my hair long for graduation. But once August came, I chopped it off, you know? So, yeah. Like, I kind of miss my long hair, but at the same time, I really enjoy this, like, new look. I don't know. I mean, hair grows, you know? So if you ever, like, want to cut it or do anything to it, it'll grow back. Most likely. And then towards the end of August, I started college. And it was very different experience because it was like online, so everyone was just sending you lectures and assignments, and you were like, what the heck? Like, being a freshman this semester was just extremely hard because, I mean, you weren't that used to the online thing yet, and then it's like college is a whole new deal, and you don't even get to get accustomed to it before you just get sent into online, you know. So it was very weird. But the second day of like class, I actually got to go in person, and my mom went with me because like I knew how to get there, but I hadn't been driving as much by myself. And it was funny because when we were there, like, she kept saying that we were lost, and we weren't lost. I had this little map and I was following it. But you know, I was just very glad she was there with me because I feel like I was less anxious knowing that like I had like someone to support me there, you know? Okay, so we're moving on to September. And this month, I don't really know. I guess we were just getting tired of quarantine. My dog needed a trim and my mom did it. Yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like this month was just very uneventful. It was just like school, I guess, you know? So let's move on to October. October, I got to go to my first ever in-person lab, and only like 3 of us showed up. So yeah, I got to do that. I learned how to grow algae, which was also really fun, and I made a friend, which I've already mentioned if you watched my video of how this semester went. And if you haven't, then I'll link it up here and in the description. And something very important also happened in October, which is that I posted my first ever video on my channel. So yeah, it was a very big moment for me. Okay, now we're gonna move on to November. And if I'm being honest, all that I can remember about November is that Thanksgiving happened. So yeah, let's move on to December. So December, both my sister and my mom have birthdays. My sister's birthday is on December 6th and my mom's is on December 12th. And unfortunately, between the birthdays, we lost someone very special to us. So, I mean, the holidays are hard. Like, Christmas was very different. So it's a little bit difficult and stuff. But I feel like we all trust God, and we know that now he's in a better place. You know, he's up in heaven with God. Anyways, I don't want to end this video on a sad note. So another thing that happened in December was that I finally hit 40 subscribers, which was my goal for the month. So thank you all for supporting me and watching my videos and subscribing and everything. It really does mean a lot to me that you all want to watch me, and it keeps me wanting to make content for y'all. So thank you all very much. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. See y'all next time.